morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the Journey to a Winning Anyway Life. Good morning. This is Life Pastor Kyle. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hello, Brittany Long. It's about to be a good one. Hello to Wanda Carr, Mabel Rice. Brittany already tagging people. Good Lord, Brittany. Good God. I see 3 people she's tagged already. Naya Bolden. Good morning. Miss Haynes, how you doing? Canvas Book of Sap. Hope all is well. Roy Sells, good morning on that truck, man. Be careful. Manny Saeed said, good morning, Coach. I got a word for y'all, man. This morning is going to bless your life in just a minute. Dolores Bell. Hey, Ray, good to see you. Kimberly Smallwood, good morning, Coach. How you doing? Coach and Coach of Coaches. First Lady, good to see you. How you doing? Hope all is well with you this morning. I know it is pouring outside. It's thundering outside. And it's going to be good. I got blessed with a promotion. Come on. That's amazing. Amazing. That's what's happening in this season. And that's kind of what I'm going to talk about this morning a little bit. Veronica Galilee, how you doing? We must talk soon. Manny says she's ready. Cappuccino, Brittany. On top of everything else, or with everything else. Good morning, Cause Divine. I pray this morning is going to be a tremendous blessing for all of you. This is the Journey to a Winning Anyway Life, and I am your Winning Anyway Life coach this morning, and I'm excited about what we're going to help you with this morning. As you know, hello Trish Wells, enjoyed you yesterday. Collaboration time to get it in there, and so y'all bear with me. I know my lights are different. I'm doing some light changes and all that in the office, and it's just a lot going on. So if the picture's not picture perfect, just pray for me. How about that? I'm working on some things, and so but listen, this morning's gonna be good. Hey Chris Blake, how you doing, man? I think today may be a good day for me to hit you up, man, and see how you doing. Brittany Long said, fire strong and strong. Yeah, let's go. It's going to be good today. We're already in. I'm still excited about the past classes that we've had, even online, as well as the private Zoom classes. They've been amazing. Results are amazing. I'll talk a little bit about it this morning. I won't keep you long. Renita Holloway, how y'all doing? Listen, I'm just here today. You know what I mean? You know how you get into a space and you're ready to bless some people? That's kind of where I am. Too far. That's kind of where I am. And I want to be able to be a blessing to your life. Okay? So, I got a few minutes, Trish. I think I'm almost on time. I got like a minute and a half, and I'm trying to let everybody get in. 18 people. I tell people like and share and tag the post. I'll let you know when it's another one that we are all tag at one time. And then we'll let the people come in, and then we can delete it off our page afterwards. But right now, I'm kind of flowing from the last coaching we had. It was so amazing. It was unreal. Hello, Chandria. Good to see you. It was so unreal. Tisa Collier, good morning. How you doing? It was so unreal. Maria Alexandria, good morning. Good morning. I see you, Brandon, those twins. Amazing. Kevin Matthews, hey, man, welcome back. Into the out world. He was at Bible study. He was one of the people at Bible study. And I saw him crying. He said, man, I kept thinking about, he just loves to serve. And so that was one of his things. She said, doing good, sir. That's good. Listen, I'm ready to get into the coaching. I think we're there at probably about 1 minute. And so I want to kind of get there. And so we'll get what we got to get. Listen, this is the Journey to a Winning Anyway Life. But today I want to talk about building the business unplugged. Building the business unplugged. And why am I talking about that? Because, hello, Geraldine Wiley Shelvin. She say, happy Friday, Coach. Happy Friday to you as well. Listen, when you're building a business, you have to build it sometime in different ways. So listen, y'all, don't hold me to being, locked in today. When you're building a business, or let me say it like this, when you're building you, and when you're building your business, you have to be careful not to allow. Can I go? I'm gonna go in from the beginning. I'm gonna just go right on in. You have to be careful not to allow the world to brand you before you brand yourself. if you allow the world to brand you before you brand yourself, then they will give you a name based on what they remember. Hello, Chris Wells. Good to see you, man. Yeah, that's it right there, First Lady. They will build a brand. Hello, Brandy Lane. Good morning. They will build a brand based on what they know you as or what they knew you as, and not who or what you are becoming. And so you cannot allow the world to brand you before you brand yourself. You cannot allow the world to give you a title based on what they remember and not what you are becoming. Are y'all with me? You cannot base, I put it unplugged. What I did is I unplugged some pieces out of the general coaching we did, and just it blew up in my head. And so you can't allow the world to brand you before you brand yourself, because if the world brands you, they will brand you based on what they see, not what you're becoming. They'll brand you based on how they feel, not what you're becoming. They'll brand you based on their perception and not what you're becoming. You need good people around you who will hear you, listen to you, get your vision, understand where you're going, and then will continue to speak where you're going in spite of the ditch that you're in. In spite of the frustration you're feeling, they will still speak who you are becoming to you. They will become your personal endorsement prophets. They will prophesy life to you even when you're in a bad situation. Hello, Samisa Figaro. Good to see you. And so you have to, don't allow the world to brand you before you brand yourself. Let me tell you what God told me. I'm going to tell y'all, and then we're going to move on real quickly. Cappuccino. I'm sorry. God said, for those of you who do get out of your bed, listen very carefully. You get out of your bed, or you wake up in the morning, you set your clock, you set your phone, you get notes, you take notes. Not those of you who click on to say you were on here, and then at the end you get off, or every now and then you grab it and say something. Good morning, Raquel. You grab it and say something, and then get off. God said, for those of you who have paid attention while you were on the live, for those of you who have gotten up consistently, as if, watch this, as if you paid for every Friday. He said he took that. Well, I prayed a Hezekiah prayer this morning in the closet. I forgot to tell y'all that. I prayed the Hezekiah prayer for every last one of you. The reason why, he says, if you took it as if it was your job, then you qualify for an expansion in your brand. Is why when she says she got promotion, he says you qualify for an expansion in your brand. Because listen, some people say, oh, I'll just play it later. Those are lazy people. Or I'll just get up and I'll do the replay. It don't matter. I'm getting my sleep. And God says, let them know. You can never run a business when later becomes more important than now. I got to go. So thank you for those. And I'm not in your house, so I don't know who you are. It doesn't matter. But those who have gotten up and gotten into it or taken notes and have pushed and did this, God says, I have to reward those efforts. Yeah, I have to reward those efforts because it's an effort. You can't say you want to be an entrepreneur to stay in the bed all day. That's not what it's about. It's about understanding that sometimes you have to push beyond you, and you were offered something of value. Hello, Linnell McFarland. Hey, Dolores. Hey, Emma Shelvin. Good to see y'all. You were offered something and given something of value for free, and you didn't value it. So now you will have to pay somebody else or pay for it because you've missed the opportunity that was laid afford you or afforded you because of a pandemic. I got to go. That's what God told me to tell y'all. So for those of you that got up, expect something. Those of you that get up, not just today, that get up consistently. You know, I could say I'll do it every other week. No, I get up, I get dressed. I mean, I'm talking about white Gucci belt, white cuffs, white watch, white bracelet, white marble neck. I get up and get dressed because I tell God, I want you to do what you would do in a place if I was in a hotel. So I get up and get fully dressed. I don't put on, boxers in this. I get fully dressed because I expect a full, manifestation of what God allows me to get. So, hey, Kenya Robinson, good to see you. Good to see you, Lady Kenya. That's my cousin right there. So listen. So you have to be careful not to allow the world to brand you before you brand yourself. Y'all, I got 20 minutes left and I got to go. So how do I do that? Come on. She said, that's a hood word. Come on, Ken Booker Self. I'm telling you. So look. So here it is. You have to brand yourself before you allow anybody else to brand you. You got it? So what do? You need to clear yourself of any and all distractions. Simply meaning unplug from it. Clear yourself from any and all distractions. Anything that hinders you or hinders the life of your business. Remember in the coaching class, even on one of these lives, I said you have to deal with the business of your life, your bills, your emotions, your family, your relationships. You have to deal with the business of your life, but then you also have to deal with the life of your business. Some days you have to put yourself on the back burner because you run a business. You got to take time to deal with the business and not the things you want to deal with. You can't go where everybody go and do what they do because you have a business. And so you have to disconnect and or clear yourself of any distractions or anything that hinders you or the life of your business. Don't type Maria. Don't you type. Stop that typing. She say, I'm driving in the rain on the way to work, teaching good. Stop. You have to clear yourself of all distractions that would hinder your life. You are the life of your business. And what it means is unplug from your distractions. Just go ahead and unplug. You can plug back into them later, but right now, because listen, whether your distractions are found on social media, and you need social media to promote, so you have to be disciplined. I'm gonna just get off social media. When people say that, I smile and laugh. What it means is they're not disciplined. So they would rather get off of it than to be on it and discipline themselves. That's not gonna work because you need, that's like saying I'm not gonna advertise, but I want everybody to see me. Doesn't make sense. Whether your distractions are found in social media, whether they're on other mobile devices, whether they are toxic friendships or toxic relationships, you have to detach from those things, unplug from those things in order to truly engage the business of your life. See, some days, let me tell you what I mean. Some days I have supernatural revelation about how to expand others' businesses, right? And they come, sporadically because prophetically I may be doing something and I'll think about them. Or I'm different. I do what they should be doing. I do what most of my clients should be doing. So when I watch TV and see something that's okay but does not make sense and my client does it better, I get revelation about how they can promote themselves better. I'm not tripping. Just go with me for a little while. So because they don't really embrace all of them, it's okay. Because most of my members don't really embrace the supernatural with their faith, then what I tell them is not received. They want to tell me why it won't work, what the price point is, what the problem is, what the people are, what the options are. And the point is there's something God gives you without looking at your budget. He just wants you to simply obey, believing and trusting the supernatural. And it will work out for you when it didn't work out for anybody else. Keeping my voice down. But it's not receiving. So some people won't get unplugged from their logic, their own logic, to get the prophetic or get whatever they say they trust in their life. So I'm now learning not to lean in that direction as hard. Why would you say that? Because there are others who desire my time. I'm coming, Manny. Who desire my time, who desire my talent, who desire my treasures. And I'm going to stop ignoring people who desire it, trying to convince people who don't. Ew, why? What are you doing? I'm unplugging from distractions. But you said they're your clients. All clients are not fully clients. Some clients just pay to be connected. They don't pay. Okay, let me keep going. They don't pay because they want to get everything out of what's in me or whoever they're with. Whenever I pay a coach, I'm going to get everything out of that. I'm going to glean everything. And so, because in actuality, I'm a giver. And so since I'm a giver and I still want to give, I'm going to continue to give. Like right now, I'm going to give you a key to explode your business right now. So think about all your clients. You ready, Canvas, Book of Sap? Think about all your clients. I'm going to explode your business right now. I'm going to explode the business of your life and the life of your business right now. You ready? Here it is. When you want to do something, pick and do your hardest task first. Pick and do your hardest task first. Okay, Gerald, see y'all keep saying stuff, so it's gonna make me prophetically go into what y'all doing, even in coaching. You say unplug from my own logic. Let me tell you why. If you don't unplug from your own logic, again, you don't have any open creativity. All the creativity you're going to have comes from you. If you don't unplug, pop my lips up right there. If you don't unplug from your own logic, then what happens is you will tend to end up in a race to compete with everybody else. I don't compete with anybody. I've not looked at anybody to figure out what my prices are. I gave what I feel like they valued and what was honest for what I give. I don't look at other people. When you start, well, you won't have a business. No, that's not true. Because there are 29 million people in Texas alone. And we have virtual. So there are people willing to pay for whatever it is they want if you can present it in a way that convinces them that they need it. I'm coming. I got to go real quick. Y'all messed up my time. I only have 14 minutes left. So do your hardest task first. I'm going to leave Geraldine alone. Unplug from your own logic, though. Geraldine said it. I'm just repeating it. Because if you don't unplug from it, you will get all your logic from other people. You'll start saying, they do this, how can I do this? They do this, how can I do this? And you'll never get to the business within. It'll always be competing with somebody else that's without. Hey, baby mama Jamal Bruce #2. I see your son playing with the baby. Congratulations again. You'll end up competing with people who you aren't even in a race with. How you know? Because if they've been halfway butt naked on Instagram and have 5,000 people and start promoting something and you have 100 people, but you don't get naked, guess what? They're already ahead of you because of the stupidity they were in. And you find yourself competing and the devil will start saying, well, why don't you do something crazy? It does not make sense. So do your hardest task first. You got it? I know it seems so enticing. Let me help some of y'all. It seems so enticing to get a bunch of easy things checked off your to-do list every day. Oh, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this, all before 12. And the reality of it is, most of the stuff you did was easy stuff you do every day, which means you should not have to plan for it. If you do, then it means you're still immature in your planning. Planning is not for brushing your teeth. Planning is not for washing your face. Planning is not for getting a bath or eating breakfast. Planning is for things that go on your schedule that are not everyday things. They are business and life conducive outside of the norm. That's why you must plan and pad your schedule. Because listen, it's been shown time and time again, if you can get your hardest task done first, it will lead to a more productive and happier day. It will lead to a more productive and happier day when you can finish something early in the morning. And then what it also does, not early, but first, it also helps you to stop procrastinating over the things that we like to do the least, which means I don't like to do it, so I'll wait. Come on, I'm coming, Joe. Watch this. So I'll wait. And you end up waiting and waiting and waiting, giving yourself a reason to procrastinate longer. Then you end up being a total procrastinator. Man, let me tell you. The way I get the prophetic understanding, if I call and tell you that I heard something or show you how to do something, you don't have a month to do it. In a month, you will be behind and would have lost all the number one momentum. You would have lost the momentum behind the word of God. You would have lost the obedience behind the man of God. You would have lost them before the knowledge behind the wisdom of the coach. Then you would have lost the opportunity to have knowledge. I don't have time then. I move somewhere else because I don't stay still. Let me give you the 3-point plan. I'm going to move right on. Number one, if you're going to build the business and build it unplugged, here I come, Trish, build it unplugged. I called Trish yesterday and she sent me something and asked a question. Can I tell you, Trish? She asked me a question and I gave her something. And she sent me something and I said, I called and asked the question. If you did this, she said, no. I said, look at it again. I gave her a clear revelation about something. Immediately, she didn't really get it. I asked her again. When she got it, she said, oh my goodness. She said, well, then how do I do it? Immediately, because she asked, I gave her crazy money revelation for little or no money at all. Not to me, but for her. So we start building this thing. To make this thing. See, when you come out, you don't want to come out low. You want to come out high, then you can relax. You don't want to climb where you can actually be able to coast. I'll say it like that. That's all I'll say, Trish. Let me give you a 3-point plan. We got to move. Number 1, you have to overcome every challenge by your faith. Now, let me help you. Not just your faith in God, but your faith in yourself. Just your faith in yourself as well. What do you mean? God gave me three words during the conference before we woke up that Friday morning for coaching That Thursday night I had 3 words. I used it for coaching. I used it in my coaching, and I still have revelation right now about it. And I don't have a lot of time, so I'll probably give them to you again during my next coaching on May 10th. We're gonna do another building the business. I think it's called Unplugged there too. I got to finish this building the business part because it's really getting good to realize you must have 3 things: consistency, you must have confidence, and you must have conviction. Okay. Your consistency means no matter what happens, no matter what anybody says, you must keep doing the work. Okay. Let me help you. Without a web page, the work. Without 50,000 clients, the work. Somebody called me and said, Doc, Wednesday, you went off. And I said, really? Man, y'all was having some church. I said, man, there are like 4 people at church. My wife, 2 other people, and my sound man. I said, the camera person, I said, he said, I would not believe that nobody was in that building. I thought you still had the building packed like you did the other Sunday. And I said, no. He said, man, you were going in. I got 4 or 5 phone calls like that. You know what I realized? That I've learned to be consistent, whether the place is full or whether it's not. Whether I'm at home, I'm going to give you the same thing. Now, I have no reason to be screaming and hollering here because, I can't get up and run around, so I have to manage my passion. But the consistency will become a part of you. It should be who you are. You can never become consistent when you have, you do this one day, then tomorrow based on your feelings, you do this, then tomorrow based on your money, you do this. Hello, singer, how you doing, man? Then based on this, you can't be consistent. So people don't know who they get when they get you. Consistency. Number 2, man, I'm behind y'all. Jesus. You must have confidence, not in anybody else, but in you and whatever your life product is. Whatever your product is, you must have confidence. If I did a coaching class on confidence, it would blow up, and I think I will, because a lot of people act like they have it and they don't. Arrogance is not confidence. Let me help you out. Arrogance is not confidence. Let me tell you what makes the person look. Can I just be not, honey? Don't be mad at me, honey. What makes a person look the dumbest is when they're arrogant and wrong. I've matured. Now I can look at a person wrong and know that they're wrong and smile like this. Okay. Because I realize they don't know and they don't want to know. Because their ego or pride has locked them into a place that makes them feel like if I don't know, I'm insecure. No, if I don't know, I learn, so I do know. That's the I don't know place is the place of wisdom. It's the place of growth. It's the place of maturity. It's the place of wealth. When I learn, I grow. Let me go back. So I overcome every challenge by faith. I need coaching on consistency. Yeah, got to be consistent. You must make your brand. Listen, I know some of y'all do multiple things. So you must make your brand bigger so the umbrella can cover every area. Like me, I do pastoring. I do coaching. I coach on finance. I coach on confidence. I coach on God, God lifestyle. I coach on helping business. I coach on just jewelry part. I coach on this, but it's all under one umbrella. And now it's just my faith. So again, consistency is one. Then you must have confidence in you and the brand. But you cannot have too much confidence when you don't know, because a person will ask you what you don't know on purpose. And when you say something wrong with confidence, then they'll realize you're going to mess the job up and not take responsibility. I see now I need coaching on confidence. Wow. See, y'all, that's how I do my brand. See, I can't go wrong when I coach on what people say they need. Consistency, that's one area. Confidence is another one. Let me give you this last one. Consistency, confidence, conviction. Some of you have good businesses. Some of you have good mindsets, but you don't even have a conviction about your own business. Woo! How do you know, prophet, pastor, I'm coach? See, y'all messing me up. You don't have a conviction because conviction will take a risk. Conviction will branch out. Conviction will say, you know what? See, conviction will cause a risk. What's a risk? And I was in a meeting yesterday about this. A risk is when you say, this is my last $500. If you don't have the conviction to use your last $500, please don't ask me to invest my last $500 in your dream. Your dream must have a conviction. Oh my God. Somebody send me that. Type that. My dream must have a conviction. Because see, listen, If you don't have a conviction, is something that stands in spite of everything, you still believe. How am I preaching and coaching? I must have consistency. I must have confidence. Then I must have conviction, which means my conviction says, I gotta have it. Thank you, Geraldine. My conviction says I gotta have it. You got it? My conviction says it's something that's major. It can't just be a dream. I need to have conviction about it. Thank y'all. I see you, Raquel. I see you, Carlos. I see you, Mabel. When my dream has a conviction, I no longer have to convince people about it. People will see my conviction and want to be a part of the process. Now, being a part of my process does not mean they've negated their part of the dream. Here's the problem that the world and the church and your friends have. The problem they have is, if I help you with your dream, who gonna help me with my dream? That's the dumbest thing in the world. Every dream is not the same dream. Some dream is a thumb dream. I don't hear nobody. There's a thumb dream. Then there's a index finger dream. There's a pinky dream. And when all of our dreams work together, we have a full hand. Woof! That's how you find out who's supposed to be a part of your life. Who dreams connect. If your dream don't connect, guess what? Move around. Because sometimes you don't have conviction about what it is you say you're called to do. You say you were born to do. When you know you're born to do something, when you know you're born to do something, you need to have conviction about your dream, conviction about your life, and conviction about your purpose. That's number one. Golly, I'm going over today. Okay, number two. You must unplug from the crab mentality. You must unplug from the crab mentality. Stop celebrating people who don't celebrate you. I know people who instead of, let me help you. You can pass this word on to them, and some of them probably don't hear right now. Listen, she said, done turn coaching into preaching. I'm going to stop. I'm going to call it pre-coaching. I'm going to stop. You ready? Okay, Canvas, here we go. Back to coaching. I know people who get mad because I celebrate other people or I share other people's posts, but they've never shared mine. So you can't come and share mine today and now want me to share all yours this week because you want the benefit of connection when you are not connected. Because I'm preparing some things. I'm preparing a whole new page. I got this pastor that is Pastor Beyond Church. I love it because he's on my level for real. Like Pastor Beyond Church, he can do all kind of other stuff beyond church, and I call him the Pastor Beyond. So he empowers you to do things that you didn't know you could do outside of church. And so I'm setting up a page where I can actually promote to people. Now see, promoting doesn't mean you share a post. That's not what it means. There are people in my coaching class who have paid significant amounts of money that I coach on everything. And they see process. I don't tell you all of it because you can't handle it and because you aren't consistent. You don't come to the live but once a month or once every 2 or 3 months. And then you hear one thing and be like, oh, that ain't nothing. Then you see them and say, well, he didn't do it for me. Well, you didn't do it for yourself. I can't come out. I don't go fishing. I fish for the church. I don't fish for coaching. So when I say that, I say, people get frustrated. And I know who you are. You know who I am. I'm not mad at you. You have to share anything I do. It's not a problem. But you miss the benefit of the people who support what I do that possibly will support what you do. And if you don't do that, that's called a crab mentality. You want people to support you, but you are not consistent in supporting anybody but you. You go into the zone. You think everybody's against you. The world's against you. Some of y'all in your business. And all of a sudden, you just cut off from the world. Then you want to show back up and now you want everybody to continue the path where you were. That doesn't work in business. You can't just leave the job and then show back up. That's called, okay, let's leave that alone. So you have to unplug from the crab mentality. People who are not consistent in what they do with you. Now, there are some people I can't promote because they don't promote themselves. And I can't promote inconsistency. I can't promote you and then somebody call you and you don't answer the phone. Let me be honest. I don't promote my wife in nothing because she don't answer the phone when I call. If I call her on the regular phone, she go, oh, the phone wasn't on. Why I give you the phone? Well, I was, even at the shop sometime, the phone would be turned down. Come on, Brittany Long, hush your mouth. So, no, this Coach Brittany, Coach, it's Coach. And I'm at 30 minutes. Can I have a few minutes, y'all? I'm going to go a little further this morning. So listen. And so she don't call, job abandonment. That's a good way of saying it, Kenya. The other word is no call, no show, fire. Yee. See, some of y'all right now are getting frustrated. You're not commenting. You're getting off the live because you know why? It's you. It's okay. If it was you, I'd rather say, how do I connect? That's the mature thing. But you can't connect when you're dirty. What do you mean dirty? When you're not trying to connect, but you want the benefit. I got to go. Now, Jillian White Sheriff being messy now, saying, Coach, come on. I can't take my time. I'm past my time. I'm beyond my time. So you can't use your time celebrating people that don't celebrate you. Can I hit you in the gut? Nah, I won't. Number 3, you can only trust people who have established their ability and willingness to value the total process. You can only trust people once you have established their ability to and their willingness, because people have the ability to trust the process, but they don't want to. They don't want to trust you. They don't want to trust the process. They want people to trust them, but they don't trust nobody. I'm not going to gut punch a journal. I'm not going to do it. You can only trust people once you have established their ability and willingness to value the total process, which means we're going to stick this thing out. You would never get in a business and invest all your savings with somebody who you know possibly will walk away. Mr. Lester Blunt, man, I've been praying for you, man. I'm about to call you and see what's going on. I know you're running. I know that new position got you good, man. But hey, you got to take some time for yourself. You are your biggest priority, sir. We'll talk about that later. Love you, man. Listen, you can only trust people once they've established their ability and their willingness to value the total process. If they're not going to value the total process, you cannot lock into that because you're going to lose all you have. And it's not their fault. It's your fault for not vetting your connections. And that's the benefit of maturing in a winning anyway mindset. Because maturing in these days does not accompany age. Doesn't matter how old you are. Just because they 40, 50 years old, it don't even matter. A mature person is not based on age anymore. A mature person is someone who has learned to, here it is again, number 1, learn from their losses. Number 2, gain wisdom. Number 3, and still have a strong and mental and emotional stability in all of it. You got it? That's maturity. Come on, Canvas. I got to get out of here. I'm past my time now. I'm past my time. And so that's what maturity is. That's why maturity is so important. It means I continue to grow a little by little. I can't be the same. Now watch this. You have to understand growing little by little means I'm not the same, but it does not mean I become inconsistent. I must be consistent while I change. Oh, y'all missed that. When I change, my changes must still be in the realm of consistency so I can still be known as who I am. McDonald's gets new food in at new times, new little things on the menu, but the arch never changes. The yellow arches never change because all consistency is based under the same brand. That's why maturing is so important. Hey, cousin, how you doing? Good to see you. Listen, maturing is so important because as you mature, so will your business. I wish above all things that you may prosper, mature, and be in health even as your soul prospers, mature. That means even as everything in your life comes together, so does your business, your mind, your will, your intellect, your friends, your family, your money. So now, because you're trying to mature, don't just talk about it. You have to become it. Don't talk about your business. You got to become it. You got to become what it is. When I was first building Winning Anyway, I was having fun because everything I said was winning anyway, winning anyway, winning anyway. Don't just talk about it. You must become it so you're able to convey your business to anybody you meet. Okay, I'm going to do coaching in like 5 minutes if I can. You ready? Until you become the whole business, you can't convey it to anybody because whatever they talk about, you end up talking about. On my coaching, I did something with Manny. Me and Manny had a good time. I used Manny. I think I used Minister Ricks in my class. I have another class on May 10th if I don't leave town. So y'all, we're planning for May 10th. I'm checking my plans to see. It's Mother's Day, and I got to take my baby mama, First Lady, celebrate. So I might not be in town, but I'm trying to work it out. We're going to see. So are you able to convey your business to anybody that you meet? So we did throwing our pitch. So I think on May 10th, what we're going to do is we're going to go back through some of this in detail. Some things that I didn't give you today in detail for about 45 minutes. And then the other hour or so, we're going to perfect our pitch called the elevator pitch, which means how do you approach somebody, or when you meet somebody, how do you get your business in? And so every time Manny tried it, because I can talk. We got in the elevator. I said, "Hey, Manny." I said, "Hello, ma'am. How are you? What floor are you going to?" And she said, "I think 4. I'm going to 16 because I'm always on the top floor." I said, "Okay, 12 or 16." I said, "So how are you?" I think I asked. I said, "So how are you? So you're in town long?" And she said, "Oh, blah blah." I said, "So what do you do?" And then they realized I had taken over the conversation when it was supposed to have been her telling me about her business. You see, because I know how to do it. So what do you do? Oh, okay. Is that local or is it international? I started asking questions because I want to know if I should connect with you or not. You have to be able to do that with your business. If you can't do that, you will be around millionaires and not know it, and you won't be able to talk to them. But Manny perfected that thing. She's working on it. She's learned the process, putting the pieces together. And I'm sure the rest of them are, because that day we will spend the rest of the hour and a half perfecting our pitch. So you won't meet somebody and watch your investors walk away because you cannot convey your business to them. Oh, here's my challenge for every last one of you, every 39 of you on here. My challenge is that by Friday or Monday, May 3rd, this first Monday coming up, you can text me and tell me I've gotten 2 new clients. Whatever your business is, Trish, you need 2 new clients. You need 2 new clients by Monday. No questions asked. If you can't do that, I don't have a business. I don't do anything. Just hang on. You'll learn it later. You need 2 new clients by Monday. So you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You have 4 days to get 2 new clients. If you can't get one person in 2 days, if you can't get one person in inquiry or interested in 2 days, you should not be doing business yet. Remember, all businesses are not for mainstream now. Some businesses are in the building process. I need to know you have 2 clients by Monday. Got it? 2 clients, 2 new clients. Don't call somebody. Oh, new clients are either people who've never been clients before, but on your list. You got it? So you have to learn how to share what you do and the way you do it. Oof. See, I get these relations all day long. You got to learn how to share what you do and the way you do it. And then lastly, show them why they need it. See, you can talk all day long. I build business in my head, in my sleep. I wake up thinking about y'all business and go, oh my God, there it is. That is amazing. Like all Trish have to do is do somebody's makeup and half their face and show the old face and the new face and put it on her card and say, let me do this for you, blah, 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 blah. Do exactly half their face. I mean, beat that right side of their face up. You don't need a before and an after. Your before and the after is one individual. And when people see what you can do to the same individual, not before, this one, I get these all day. But because people are so busy going about doing what they do, they don't value what comes to them. So it passes them right on by. Again, show them what you do, the way you do it, and why they need it. And again, let me say it again. If you don't close the deal, at least you can leave your foot in the door. If you don't close the deal, at least you can leave your foot in the door. Don't let them close the door. You got it? Don't let them close the door. Because you have to expand your mindset to see it all. Don't see the piece of it, see it all. See what you do and see who you are. And then even, I'm closing now, 40 seconds. Even on your secular job, while you're working on being an entrepreneur, you have to know, how do I remember this job is enabling me to do what it is I'm birthed to do? So I need to appreciate this job and give it my all. So when God sends me employees, I have people who do what I do on this job in my business. I've already seeded excellence and perfection. So therefore, I want to harvest the same thing for my business. Listen, if you're ready for coaching on this kind of level, you missed the first 2. I have one that I've recorded. Another guy's helping me, coach is helping me, Pat's helping me. I'm getting things together. But on May 10th, not this Monday, but the Monday after Mother's Day, I'm doing a follow-up. For those who are already in the first 2, you don't even have to pay. This is the follow-up. I'm just continuing the class. You don't have to pay anything. If you bring somebody, if you go get somebody, I'll say this. If you're interested, inbox me and say, hey, I want to be in that May 10th class. I want to be in that class on May 10th at 7 o'clock to 9. If that's an interest to you, look, inbox me. Inbox me and say, I want to be in the class. Yes, there is a fee. There is a fee. I'm not going to build your whole brand, your whole business, show you how to get clients, show you how to make money. I've already given you the push to get 2 new clients by Monday. I show you how to make money, and then you don't want to seed money. That's not what I'm about. And some people don't want to be helped. They don't want to be better. They're good where they are. I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that. But for those of you who want to be better, you want to go beyond where you are, the building the business beyond. That's pretty good. Yeah, beyond where you are. I think the class is called, let me tell you what it's called. Oh, it's called The Push Beyond. It's the first building the business. It's the second we just did on the live. And then it is on the live on the Zoom last week. And now it is The Push Beyond. I'm pushing you beyond it. I'm laying it out. I'm giving you the open mindset. What to say, what not to say, what you can't say. Because when you say it, you need to think about how the client or how the person hears it. You got it? How the person hears it. I know you want to tell them what you do or what your benefit is. They don't care about your benefit. They want to know what's the benefit for them. It's like the tithe. We know it's right, but people want to know what's in it for me. So I don't teach, you better tithe or you're going to hell. The Bible said, I ain't got to tell you that. I want to tell you when you tithe. Here's the blessing of the Lord. He opens the windows of heaven and pour you out blessings you don't have room to receive. He gives you ideas in your mind that you would never otherwise get unless you are a tither or seether. He removes all curse and bless your land, bless the fruit of your ground, your family, your mindset, your business, and everything because you are a tither. The tither simply says, I trust you for giving what you give me. You give me $1, I give you a dime. So I trust you. So what's in it for me is full coverage. It makes it easy when you understand what's in it for you. Your business the same way. If you can't tell me what's in it for me, if all you know is what you hear and not what I need, then you'll never really be something I need. Once you appear to be meeting a need and a problem and not just something I want, your business will skyrocket. The life of your business and the business of your life. This is Life Pastor Kyle. I went over my time. I must sign out. It's been a wonderful day. If you're interested in the class on Monday, May 10th is right now. It's supposed to be a class. It may change to the next Monday if we go out of town. If we leave. But yeah. But praise God in Jesus' name. Hallelujah. Yeah. But I want to make sure you're good and always know. No matter what goes on in your life, no matter how bad it is or how good it is, no matter how frustrating it is, if you can simply be consistent, you got it. Build your confidence. I'm gonna do a live on that. I'm gonna do a coaching on that. Build your confidence and then get a conviction about what it is. It could be amazing in everything you do. This is Life Pastor Kyle. I'm getting ready to sign out. I got to go. Listen, know in everything you do, you can win anyway. Signing out. Peace.